Man, I just got done hitting the bag for about 2 hours or so. And as I was leaving the gym, I turned to my right and I see this little kid. He was probably about 11, 12 years old. Still got my reps. I guess waiting for his mom or his dad. And it took me a flashback back to 2009, 2010. You know, we were living in a hard situation, family hard situation where we only had one car. So my mom says, hey, I have to go to school. If you want to go to the gym, I have to drop you off at 4:30. You get off of school at 4. Got to drop you off at 4:30. I got to go to school, be at school at 5. And then I'll be done around 11:30, get out of school, drive all the way to the gym, pick you up about midnight. That's the only way you can go to the gym. I had a bench press, you know, and a barbell at the house, but I got tired of that because I was so limited of what I could do. And I knew that my potential, I said, I could expand so much more. Made me that deal. I'll drop you off at 4:30 p.m. I'll pick you up at midnight. What is that, 8 hours, give or take? Because sometimes she would pick me up around 1 in the morning. Yeah, I didn't even hesitate. I said, absolutely. If I can go to the gym was a 24-hour gym. It was a $10 membership a month. And it was called Far Gym. And I remember I would take a meal and an apple, and I would take all my homework, my backpack, that she would drop me off 4:30 on the dot. I would work out for about 2 hours, go do some homework. I would sit by the kids, you know, at the daycare, and you know, this big 15, 16-year-old kid just sitting there. And then I would do another workout, and then I would finish, and it was 10. I still had about 2 hours to fuck around. And because I had a dream that said, you know what, you know, I want to get in shape. I want to hit my max potential, be able to walk my fucking talk. And what I mean by that is when I'm walking there and I see this little kid just sitting there, 11, 12 years old, where he could be at the house playing fucking video games. It was a reflection of my younger self. And I said, that kid must have dreams. That kid, something inside of him for him to be standing at the gym, outside, looking around, you know, down in his phone, looking around, waiting for his mom or dad or whoever is going to pick him up. That kid has a dream. That kid is going to be all right. That kid is going to be something, because it comes down to the work ethic. It comes down to showing up on a Friday night. There's people that want it, there's people that dream it, and there's people that fucking do it. Oh, well, I really hope it fucking happens one day. Well, I dream of one day, you know, living in a cabin in Colorado up in the mountains and trees. Well, no, motherfucker, you got to put in the work today. From the gym, from eating right, from taking care of your health, keeping your relationships healthy, being overall a good fucking human being, which in reality is not that fucking hard. Fucking disappoints me, man. Disappoints me. So much fucking potential just wasted every single day. You know, oh, well, you know, this person broke my heart, so I am heartbroken and I'm crying. Get the fuck up. Get the fuck up. Too bad. People break up. Hearts get broken, big fucking deal. Sometimes people are meant, they think they're meant to be, they're not. Because of fucking attitudes, the fucking, you know, the mindset, the obsession of fucking, I want it so bad, that you want it, you squeeze it so fucking hard that you end up killing it. I kept thinking about it as I'm hitting the bag, and I'm hitting the bag hard, man. I'm hitting the bag because, you know, the harder I try, the more I plan, the more everything just falls apart. It just falls apart as far as like, hey, you gotta try harder. And the thing is you fall into the crossroads of, is it, do I try harder, keep on trying? Or does it mean give it up? Pack my bags and move on to a different endeavor? Which one is it? That is the confusion, that you are in that crossroads. Every single human being is gonna come to that crossroads eventually. Not just once, but multiple times, where you either go left, and there might be a dead end. And then you go right, there might be a prosperous future, but at the same time, there might be a dead end. Which one do you take? Which one are you willing to risk everything for? Well, that's where the judge of character comes from. You start judging everything from the way this situation makes you feel, from the way this situation just, you know, the stress you're putting on your body. Is it sustainable? If it's not sustainable, why the fuck would you keep on going down that road? If it's not sustainable, it will kill you. If it's not sustainable, why waste your time? I'd rather be upset over something that didn't go my way for a small period of time and be okay, take the loss. Because here's the thing, in this life, when you take accountability and you learn how to lose, you eventually will win. You have to lose so many fucking times over and over and over again for whenever you get that win, God, it's gonna feel fucking amazing. And when you get that win, you're gonna be starving for it. You're not gonna be hungry, you're gonna be starving for it, because that's the point I am. That's the point I am at 29 years old. To everybody, success is different. To some, success may be a 9 to 5, have a family, you know, a pet, you know, a nice little house, mortgage, a car, cool. To some people, success may be fame, you know, be on TV, this and that. To others, success may just be, you know, go out, get fucked up, fuck as many girls as you can. Everybody has a different form of success. At the end of the day, it's what fulfills you, what fulfills your heart, your soul, that you lay down at night. He said, today was a good fucking day. I don't have kids, I don't have a wife, I'm not married. But that is one of my goals in life, to one day be able to do that. Because I'm gonna build a legacy, I'm gonna leave something behind for them. That they say, that was my dad. My dad raised the bar like no other motherfuckers. And the last thing, it's your why. Why do you do everything that you do? Your why has to be bigger than your fucking problems. Your why has to be bigger than your adversities. Because you sit there and you say, fuck, should I give it up? Should I tap out? Fuck this, man, everything's not going my way. But then you get a small little win. And then you remember yourself and you say, you know what? This is worth it, man. This might happen. There's a little drop of hope. And as long as there's life, like I've said it many times, as long as there's life, there is hope. Once you're 6 feet under, your time is up. Whatever you did in this earth, I hope it was good. I hope you live to your full potential. I hope you help change lives. I hope you lend a hand. I hope whatever your life is, whether you die at 26 years old or you die at 80 years old, we're all headed that way. But it is the impact we leave behind. It is what we do in the small little line between the moment we're born and the moment we die. That is our legacy. And for me, that is my why. I look at my life and I say, why am I doing all this? What's the point? One day I'm not gonna be here no more and all this work, but it is what I leave behind. For my children, to my wife, to my future wife, to all the people I've impacted. It's worth it. It's worth it. You think of quitting? Just ask yourself why you even started. And is it worth continuing? Because if you still have a breath in you, if you still have a heartbeat, if you still have a pulse, you still have a chance. No matter how big the fucking obstacle might seem, no matter how big the fucking wall might seem, and you say, you know what, I'm never gonna climb this wall. If you keep trying, you might be able to one day. But I'd rather say I gave it everything I had and I failed than saying, well, what if I would have tried? Do what you gotta do in your personal life, your endeavors, as a human being, male, female. You have certain duties to yourself. You have duties of taking care of your health. You have duties of building relationships. You have duties of keeping those relationships healthy. You have a duty of being a good judge of character, able to be aware of your surroundings. Because every situation you're put in, there's a decision you gotta make. And every decision you make has a consequence, whether good or bad.